Why do you think that the richer keep getting richer, y'all? It's because of this information that I'm about to give you right now. I'm telling you, you have not heard this before, so I want you all to really tap in. What's going on, family? Welcome back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about family office and what exactly a family office is, why family offices are so important, and how you can actually implement this every single day within your actual family to make sure that you take you and your family to the next level. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Number one is, what exactly is a family office? So I'm going to give you an example instead of an explanation because I know you all are visual learners, okay? So a family office in a nutshell is just a financial team designated for your family. So here's the example. John D. Rockefeller. Now, we've studied hundreds of families. This is something that we specialize in when it comes to actually building family wealth. John D. Rockefeller actually, I wouldn't say created the concept, but made the concept mainstream, okay? And the way and how he actually did that was he created a family office designated for his family, right? So that's having a wealth strategist, a chief investment officer, having tax strategists, having trademark attorneys, trust attorneys, all these attorneys designated to assisting his family. And these were all people that were paid full time just for the family. They weren't contracted. These people were in-house. And so the key thing here is to make sure that we get that exact same principle within your family. But of course, they were paying them hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever the amount of money that they were paying them for to actually get that family office up and running. And of course, we don't have hundreds of millions of dollars or millions or any of those things just designated just for making sure that we have financial protection. But at the end of this video, I will show you exactly how you can implement that same concept. You just got to stay to the end. Okay, so let's talk about the different types of family offices. There is something called a regular family office, and then you have an actual hybrid family office. Okay, so you have, or virtual, right? You have a virtual family office, and then you have an in-person family office, and then you have a hybrid model. Okay, so the in-person family office is pretty much you hiring an in-person, in-house for your actual team. Right, this is you paying them a payroll every single week or bi-weekly or monthly, however you do payroll. And they're in-house. This is the Rockefeller way of doing it, right? Then you have the virtual way, which is you, now we're leveraging technology. You have Zoom, this is that and the third that's coming out, Google Meet. You pretty much leverage the virtual staff type of way to get those people designated for your family, okay? And so then you have something called the hybrid model. This is our secret strategy, right? The hybrid model is you doing both, all right? This is you leveraging the in-person role and then you leveraging a virtual role. So you have a physical and a virtual, right? And that's called a hybrid model family office. So what we're doing is we're leveraging AI, we're leveraging virtual people, we're leveraging in-person. And what that does is we're designating that to our actual family so that these people are set in place and set up for success, right? And they're just a model where it's very affordable. It's something that you can actually just go on a website and pay a subscription for, and they're designated. So I'll give you an example. This is just a very affordable way. Legal Shield is one option. You have access to attorneys at any point in time in order for you to get out of whatever situation that you're in, right? Another way, Gusto, right? Gusto is a payroll company. Back in those days, you actually had a person to actually take care of that. But now Gusto is a person that takes care of your payroll, your health benefits, your life insurance, all that, all in one place. But you can use that designated to paying your family members if you have some of your family members on payroll. Okay, so these are some examples that you can actually use to make sure that your family is set up for success and make sure that you have the family office set up for the way that you want it. Now, I heavily advise you make a plan before you just set up a whole bunch of stuff for your family office. So the way that you would do this is you would approach your family, have weekly legacy meetings, family legacy meetings with your family, and actually set it up where, okay, who's going to be what position? So for example, in our family, I'm the COO, my brother's the CMO, my dad's the CTO, and my mom is the CEO. So we have 4 positions. What exactly do we need to do in these 4 positions or hire in these 4 positions or need for these 4 positions in order for us to be successful? Then we bring in technology in place. Okay, or actually we like to, before we even delegate physical, we like to delegate virtual, okay? So what we'll do is we'll try to automate some of these things, which is like Gusto or ADP, right? Or you can use any other platform that you want. But you would try to automate some things, maybe leverage Zapier, maybe leverage a CRM. Automate some of these things so you can like reduce your costs. Then you go into the delegation of people, okay? Now some of these people are just unavoidable that you have to hire, right? A trust attorney, I would say, is a must unless you have a trust attorney within your family or a person goes and learns the trust attorney or you know somebody, right? But like that's pretty much what I would do as a plan. So first things first, to kind of sum it up, you identify the roles. When you identify the roles, of course, you as the person that is a part of the business is paid as a W-2 employee. So you would have Gusto or ADP pay you as a payroll strategy to get those things in place. Now, of course, wealth strategists and chief investment officers, you probably will have to pay in person for those people if you have the finances. Usually those are 6-figure positions, sometimes 7-figure positions, and you're not at that place right now to do that. So what you need to do is become your own wealth strategist for your own family, okay? So you would have, number one, identify the people. After you identify the roles and responsibilities of the people, you then W-2 all those people. If you're contracting people like a sales team or out of the country, those are totally different. You would just payroll them as a 1099. But outside of that, you then go virtual first, then you delegate physical. Okay, so these are family office strategies that you can use. If you want to actually learn some of this material in much more detail, if you go into the description below, there's actually a free training. This will actually show you in massive detail how to actually scale and start your own family business from the ground up. I'm giving you all the sauce. It's absolutely free, it costs you nothing. And honestly, you know, why not? The worst thing that could ever happen is that you learn something new. So hopefully this makes sense, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.